Some places on Earth feel wrong the moment you hear about them, not because they are hidden, but because they exist in plain sight, repeating the same impossible events, while people nearby slowly get used to them. In parts of Iraq and Azerbaijan, there are rivers and natural springs where fire burns directly on the water. Natural gas rises through cracks underground and mixes with the surface water, turning parts of the river into moving fuel. Flames slide with the current, stretching across the surface while the river keeps flowing underneath as if nothing is happening. The fire does not fight the water. It moves with it, following every small wave, every change in direction, as though the river itself decided to burn. The reflections tremble and distort, making the flames look alive, almost like something breathing just below the surface. People stand close enough to feel the heat and watch something their brain knows should not exist, but it keeps happening anyway. After a few seconds, the shock fades. Your brain stops resisting what it sees, and that is the moment the impossible starts feeling normal. In several places around the world, birds have suddenly fallen from the sky. Witnesses describe ordinary weather, ordinary movement, and then sudden confusion without warning. When distant storms disturb the wind layers or air pressure shifts suddenly, entire flocks can lose orientation at the same moment, turning coordinated flight into chaos. Birds break apart mid-air, dropping at different speeds and angles, while others continue flying normally, as if only one section of the sky stopped working for a moment. After storms, streets and fields have been found covered with birds, while the air above looks completely calm again. No sound explains it. No sign remains. You do not see the cause, only the aftermath, like arriving after something invisible already passed through. People look up expecting to understand what happened, but the sky looks empty, clean, almost innocent. And once you see that, clear skies stop feeling completely safe. And then there are places where the sky itself refuses to rest. Near Lake Maracaibo in Venezuela, the night refuses to stay dark. Warm, humid air rises constantly from the lake, while cooler winds descend from the surrounding mountains. When those air masses collide, storms rebuild themselves again and again in the same place, charging the clouds over and over. Lightning flashes above the horizon for hours, lighting entire clouds from inside like silent explosions repeating without end. The light pulses, fades, and returns, turning darkness into something temporary. People who grow up there don't wait for storms. They expect the next flash as part of everyday life. Even when everything below is calm, the sky keeps moving, as if something overhead never truly falls asleep. After a while, silence becomes strange, and darkness feels unfinished. These places are real. They don't announce themselves. They don't ask to be believed. They simply continue, repeating the impossible until people nearby stop questioning it. And once you realize reality can bend without warning, it becomes harder to feel certain that normal means safe.